Hi, welcome to the Excel guide. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the sum function in many different ways. The purpose of the sum function is to add a series of numbers which are given into the function and get the total value. First, I will explain the syntax of the sum function and how it works. This is the syntax of the sum function. First, we type the function name, then the set of parameters within brackets. For any function in Excel, we must give our parameters which we pass into the function within brackets. Now, this is the first parameter which I have mentioned as number 1. Then the second parameter as number 2, and so on. We can give any number of parameters into the sum function separated by commas. First the function name and then the list of parameters separated by commas within brackets. Okay, that was the syntax of the sum function, which is very easy to understand. Okay then, let's see how this formula actually works in Excel. In Excel, any function starts with the equal sign. Then we type sum. When we start typing the first letter of the function name, in this case the letter S, Excel shows the list of all the available functions which starts with the letter S. Then as we type, the list gets shortlisted accordingly. Then open brackets and start giving parameters number 1, 2 and so on which we want the function to add and return the total of them. Then close the bracket. You can see the function or the formula in the formula bar as well. And press enter or click somewhere else in the worksheet. Excel will show the result, which is the total of numbers we typed as parameters. Then again, if we select the same cell, the entire formula can be seen in the formula bar while the result is displayed in the cell. If you want to modify the formula, just click on the formula bar. The cell goes into the edit mode, or else you can select the cell and press F2 or just double click on the cell and the cell goes into the edit mode. Then we can modify the same formula. We can add some more numbers and all of them will be added together. Now for a parameter, instead of giving a number, we can give a formula like this. Here I have given 3 parameters, first one 10, second one 20, third one the formula which is 30 plus 1 resulting 31 as the third parameter. Likewise, we can give any formula which the calculated result will be passed as a parameter into the sum function. Again, if I change the formula, 10 plus 10, which is 20, will be added with 20 divided by 2, which is 10, and 30 plus 1, which is 31, and the result will be 61. Now, let's move on to a real but simple example. I'm going to use this simple table with couple of item codes with their unit cost and the on-hand stock quantity available in a warehouse. Here the stock value is calculated by multiplying the cost and the quantity. Now I want to get the total stock value of the warehouse, which is the sum of stock value of each item. There are a couple of ways to do this. One method is to select the range of data like this, which you want to get the sum. Then the sum is displayed in this bar at the bottom of Excel window. But what I want to show in this video is how to get the sum using the sum function. One method of using the sum function is select the range of the data which you want to get the sum and click on the sum button. Then the sum is displayed at the bottom of the column just after the last cell. Another method is to click on the cell where you want to get the sum and then click on the sum button. Then Excel will mark the range, allowing us to move or expand the range using either the keyboard or mouse. When the range is correctly selected, press enter. The sum will be displayed. Now again, if I select the same cell, you can see the actual formula which is created, which is the sum function. Here there is only one parameter. It represents an area or a range of cells. But this could be more than one range, couple of cells, or combination of ranges and cells, which I am gonna explain now. In this worksheet, I have prepared stock values of 3 warehouses, same items but having different quantities giving different stock values. As in the previous example, I have taken total stock values of each warehouse to these cells. At the bottom, I have got the same total stock value in 2 different cells. In the first cell, press F2 to go to the edit mode. Here I have used the same function with 3 parameters which represents 3 ranges or 3 areas of the worksheet. The first range marked in blue, which is this range, and the second range marked in red, which is this range, and the third range marked in purple, which is this range. So all 3 parameters represents 3 areas in the worksheet which all these values inside are added together and displayed. In the next cell, it also has 3 parameters. But here the first parameter represents a cell which is this one marked in blue, having the total stock value of warehouse 1. The second parameter represents another cell which is marked in red, showing the total of second warehouse. The third parameter represents a range of cells which is marked in purple color. These values in given cells and values in ranges are added together and the result is displayed in the cell. Now I'm gonna use the sum function to calculate the total of values in more than one column. In this example, I have same items having stocks in 2 warehouses. Here I have calculated the stock value of each item in 2 different warehouses. Now I'm gonna get the total stock value of both warehouses into this cell using just one sum function. To type the formula, type equal sum, open brackets, and then just one parameter which covers the whole range having both columns, and close the bracket. Press enter. A value is displayed which I think should be the total stock value of both warehouses. Let's see whether the function gave the correct result. First, we'll get the stock values of each warehouse. Select both columns and click the Auto Sum button. It gave 2 sums. First one is the sum of warehouse 1 and the second one is the sum of warehouse 2. Let's add them together and see if our result is correct. Yes, it's correct. So like this, you can use the sum function in multiple ways. Depending on your actual scenario, you can choose the best or the most efficient way. Thank you for watching my video and don't forget to subscribe my channel to see more upcoming valuable videos. Bye bye.